Greetings, gentlemen. PomPa here. So it's this time again. Another Age of Empires 2 HD edition video. So last time we fought the Battle of Stirling and we won it quite convincingly. As it is a learning campaign, everything's supposed to be easy. And now we're gonna move to the 6th tutorial or learning campaign, whatever you want to call it, which will give us more info about the game. I already know that, but you don't, maybe.
Our coffers were depleted at the Battle of Stirling, so we need to strengthen our economy once again before pushing south into lands held by the English. We need to construct a market and establish trade routes to the villages of friendly clans. Local legends speak of 3 sacred relics hidden south of Stirling. Acquiring these artifacts for Wallace's army will be a great boost to Scottish morale.
Now, this campaign is easy. You can be done with it in like 20 minutes, maybe less. You see. So, we got monks. Monks you can do in the cast wage, but the game has been quite nice, and it has given us the monks a lot of time before that. So we're gonna use the monks the best way we can, and that is getting relics, healing our units, and converting enemy units. Converting means you convert the unit's fate to yours. So we're Celts, and we trust in yada yada, whatever god the Celts trust in, and we're gonna make the English trust in these gods, or at least the English soldiers. You cannot target the entire English player. You can only target units or buildings. It depends if you have the research to convert buildings to, but usually monks without any researches, they take relics, they heal units, and they convert units. So we're gonna jump straight in.
The Scottish army has been rallied by recent victories against the English. The situation's starting to look up. Did you know that there are 3 different modes for the minimap in the lower right corner of the screen? You can show only military units or only resources and trade units by clicking the buttons just below and to the right of the minimap. It will help the morale of our army to collect holy relics and place them in our monastery. One of the relics is close to your town. An ally has another relic, and the English have captured a third. Good! You have a relic. Protect the relic in the monastery by right-clicking the monastery. You can retrieve a relic by clicking a monk and right-clicking the relic. Monks have other abilities as well. They can heal your injured soldiers or those of your allies. They can also attempt to convert enemy soldiers to join your army. Perfect. You now have 1 relic garrisoned. Relics garrisoned in your monastery will slowly add gold to your stockpile. You've reached your ally's town. Go inside and see how his city's doing. Your ally's gate will open automatically for you.
Welcome. If you've come for the relic, you can find it on the hill to the northeast of our town.
Farms are a good source of food once you've exhausted forage bushes and animals. Farms are built like buildings and must be periodically rebuilt. To gather food from a farm, click a villager, then right-click a farm.
Alright, the guy has stopped talking, which is nice. We're gonna take the relic, and we're gonna keep 2 monks right here. When we take the relic, the enemy is gonna attack, so the enemy attacks the Scottish, the yellow guy. He's not possessing any units that he can defend himself with. He only has these walls. That's about it. We on the others, we have our own soldiers. We have some archers and some men-at-arms. Now I'm gonna send the monk back here. And we're gonna age up.
It's nice to have allies on the map. Your ally, the Yellow Flyer, can help you fight the enemy. You can also trade with your allies. To trade, you'll need to build a market.
Now, I'm not gonna build a market, as I don't need any market. The campaign can be won very easily without building any market. But for the sake of the tutorial, if you build a market, you can get trade cards, and trade cards go from your market to your friend's market, and you get gold from it. So they go to the market, and then they go back to your market, and they carry gold, much like a villager. So imagine the market is a gold mine, and your villager, but well, in our case, the trade card goes to the market, gets the gold, and then goes back to your town. Puts it in your market, and then it goes for another course. Now where did my scout go? Oh, he's here.
You now have 2 relics garrisoned. Bring back 1 more and you'll be victorious.
Now we're aging up pretty fast, but we don't have any upgrades for our soldiers. Generally, you want more food.
The English are attacking our town. Can you tribute any spare food or gold to us?
Nope. Sorry.
Thanks for the
Goodbye.
resources. If you have any spare soldiers, come to our town and let's drive the English out.
To tribute your ally, click the diplomacy button in the upper right corner of your screen.
He ran away.
Give your ally some food and gold, but don't give him everything you own.
Alright, so we converted his units, as you see. From red they became our color, which is blue. And so he lost them, and we gained these units. The good thing is, when we gain the units, he cannot control them. So the trick is, he loses units and we gain units. For example, there is no example. Basically, he is the one who loses. You can use his former units against himself, and that is great. Sometimes this is the way to kill off the enemy units. Sometimes it's only to get more units on your side.
Villagers and soldiers normally appear outside of the building that created them. You can have your units move to a spot once they're created by using gather points. To set a gather point for infantry, click your barracks, click set gather point, then click where on the map you want your infantry to gather.
Now I don't want the archers being here, so I'm gonna take them from him, and I'm gonna make them attack each other. Oh, we forgot. Alright, now he has only 1 archer, which is good for us. Now the bad thing is we have only 5 farms.
You can use the technology tree to see what technologies and upgrades you can research. Click the technology tree button in the upper right corner of the screen to see the tree for your civilization.
Now, what I was gonna say, I don't remember. Yeah. So we get food really slow because we have only 5 farms. If we have like 12 or more, we get the food quite fast. So usually at this point I already have all these done, and I'm working on doing the castaway researches. I'm gonna take his archer now. Alright, so now he's left with only a knight and 2 men-at-arms. So we're gonna go kill them. So we upgraded, we had archers, now we have crossbowmen. The crossbowmen are better archers basically. They have more health, more attack and more range. We're also gonna upgrade our scout cavalry into light cavalry. And they're gonna be much better fighters still. But we are gonna have to wait for the upgrade to take place. I don't know why I built. Oh, you weren't working. That's a shame. Right, so now we have light cavalry. Which are these guys. We had scout cavalry, now we have light cavalry. They have more attack, they have more health, but they got the same armor. But the bonus health is always nice. So we're gonna go with that. So we're gonna do the following thing. I'm gonna send the monk to get that guy, and they're gonna get the guy on the back actually. Alright, so this is a successful conversion of the knight. We wanted the knight because he's the most powerful unit they had, and we got the knight. So that's a success. Now as we have started getting upgrades, we're gonna make our infantry, the men-at-arms, get some bonus armor. That's always good because when in a fight they're gonna take 1 less damage. And that is pretty much recommended, whatever you do. The only annoying thing is that you get food pretty slow with only 5 farms. So it's gonna take a while. But we're gonna get our units in position to attack the English. So as you see, I'm waiting for food for a long time. Oh, finally. So our units have been healed, and we got 1+ unit for free. When you convert the unit, you don't pay any of your resources. The only thing you could pay eventually is the loss of your monk. So he gets to convert a unit and another unit kills the monk, which will be quite unfortunate, but that's still a possibility. So down here I'm gonna get the light cavalry to show you what's over here. The red guy's here. So my idea is to shoot the gate, which will drag his soldiers out into a trap. So we're gonna convert his knights. And we get 2 more knights, which is an amazing deal, in my opinion. So as the knights are pretty nice, they basically destroy his archers. And now the monks are gonna heal the army, or at least the mini army we have, and everything's gonna be great. And they've already done it. Now we should destroy the gate if we want to get into the red player's base. Come on, man, attack. You... Come on. Basically useless. Archers are pretty bad against any kind of buildings. They do next to no damage. You see, they've attacked the damn gate for so long and it's still full health almost. So we're gonna keep getting upgrades. Now when you're getting upgrades, you usually want to focus upgrade. Now the bad thing in our case is that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys from the infantry. We got 2 cavalry. The knights we cannot upgrade because they aren't our knights. We converted them. If we make a knight, he's gonna have the extra armor and the extra attack that we purchased from the blacksmith, let's say. Researched. Or however you want to say it. So I'm gonna get the bonus attack on the archers. Soon, maybe. I'm gonna get the armor. Just because I feel like it. So I'm gonna send them to attack the barracks. How are you? You're nice. It is nice. Now 2 relics, and you can see we have 1 guy on gold. I mean, it's a girl, but it's a villager. It's an it, I guess. We got 1 guy on gold and 2 relics. Now she's getting the gold quite fast. Maybe the same in the same speed as we get gold from our relics here. So basically we're getting 3 gold every 2 seconds or something like that, which is nice. We already have 1,300. Now we're gonna keep advancing. The red base is really small, so we're gonna be done with it in no time. So we're basically harassing his villagers. The less villagers your enemy has, he gets resources slower, as you already noticed, I think. I have only 5 farms, and the food I'm getting, it's barely enough. So he has no more army. Red player does not rebuild his army. Although he had a barracks here, he did not make any new units. When you play, you always want to have new units. So imagine somehow you make a lot of knights and they suddenly die. For example, your enemy builds pikemen, which are the better version of the spearmen, and pikemen are better than against all cavalry units and elephants as well. So if your enemy is making a lot of cavalry, you gotta make pikemen. They're the best counter to cavalry because they do extra damage. I'm gonna make a new upgrade now. So our enemy did not have a lot of cavalry, he had only the knights. And a counter to knights is the monk. The knights are really easy to take down with monks. So we're gonna get the relic and we're gonna end the campaign basically.
We have enough soldiers now to think about attacking the English.
Already done.
And their relic.
So when you hover your mouse over a research, it says what's effect is gonna be. So cavalry move 10% faster. I'm not gonna make it because we don't need it. This upgrades your militia and lets you create men at arms.
If you're getting ready to attack the English, I can help you out. Here, take this food and wood.
That is pretty nice. I guess he was in fact in position to help us out. And we didn't really need it, but we've already won. So this is gonna give more armor to all cavalry. Only cavalry with... Come on, man.
Captured all 3 relics.
Alright, now you're gonna see the map. The red guy has basically no army. He has 1, 2... He has 2 villagers. That's about it. He has an archery range and barracks, but he ain't using them. And this is nothing basically. Just a filler for the map. 2 sheep here for some reason. I have no idea why they're there. Maybe to keep the computer grinding resources just to get the sheep, maybe, I don't know. So we did not need to attack the buildings that were right here. We just needed to get the relic and get it inside here. That's about it. We just won. So when you're playing a game, usually getting relics is always a good thing. Not only do you get gold, but if you get all relics, the enemy has to destroy your monastery or they will lose. There's a timer on it. I'm not sure if it's like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, but if they don't make it happen, if they don't destroy your monastery and the relics don't fall down, they're gonna lose the game. Now we didn't need to wait because the objective was to get all 3 relics. But when you're playing a normal game, the objective isn't to get all the relics. It is to win, and getting the relics is one of the ways. But unlike here, it takes time. So this little easy learning campaign is done, and in the next episode we're gonna make the next one.
With the 3 relics now locked away safely in Scottish churches, men murmur that we are blessed by the heavens. Our army now stands a chance as we prepare for the final clash with the English. Scotland now has archers and knights of our own with which to meet Longshanks. We march south to Falkirk, where we will rendezvous with the army of William Wallace and plan our combined attack upon the English castle.
Alright. So, as he said, we go to the Battle of Falkirk. That's gonna be in the next episode. I'll try to make it quick. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it in one episode, but we'll try, most certainly. So, that's about it for me in this episode. I wish you all a nice day, and goodbye. Take care.